Concrete City is in the Blueish fog. Concrete City used to be different. Concrete City is in the thin dust that serves pictures well. Somebody still wishes there was something we could do. Somebody still wishes we could outthink the problems. Most of us would like to lose interest in themselves too. Better men have tried. We need better women then. Of course, we had to find a vertical space. The horizontal, safe and sound one is agonizing. Where is she, my friend? She's in Iron City, a little off the map, off Concrete City, a little off the bluish cloud, Iron City. Fancy architecture in the poor countryside. There was a taped WeChat laugh. Ha, 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 ha. And the unspoken instinct of the netizen. It was an insider's laugh, a little overdone, meant to be perceived as cynical, ironical. There were rumors of miscarriages, babies born prematurely to serve the country. Those fellows who design your emotional needs in return for 120% of your earnings. The bluish reverberate in the opaque look of a dressed-in-rags woman whose house had been torn down and buried in mud. She collects scraps on the side of the new golf club's fence. Three women and three men stand around the fireball. They're burning fake money to fake gods, asking for real fortune and protection. But they're also chatting and passing rumors back and forth. I'm just a foreign witness.
Not so foreigner anymore.
And never local, nevertheless. I had a friend, an artist. She killed herself in despair because she was too gifted, too charming, too honest, too smart, too crazy to live in a lie. They say she can't. She cast a spell from those who abused her life. Provincial parents, corrupted teachers, silly and cruel lovers. They say she staged one last black magic act. The people who reported these pieces of unverified information did so with a certain respectful dread, bouncing on their toes in the cold, arm crossed on their chest. They were fearful that the story might be all true, but impressed by its drama. They did not know if someone, the black magic spell, was for them too. They fell alive for a short while. They thought about rebellion for a second. Then they diverted that impulse towards matters to be settled with people they did not like. They chose to be angry and punish some other poor idiots like themselves for some poor reasons, as they did not even remember. Toxic event has released a spirit of imagination. So even the imagination was diffused in the bluish cloud. So even the imagination was floating among the heavy particles in the bluish fog. Some people span tales, others listening, spellbound. The vivid rumor diffused through the bluish cloud gained respect. The most chilling tale diffused in the bluish cloud. A beautiful angry ghost floating in the bluish cloud. The marvel grown for everyone's ability to manufacture art. I saw 5 black houses full of rich and powerful people cruising fast. I picture them prowling empty streets, heavy gated, alert. I picture them able to hear sounds we could not hear, able to sense change in the information clouds, able to pull the right strings, able to push the right buttons, to become richer and more powerful. They were clean and smelled of pristine hotel lobbies. They were so fast, so unreal, before the bluish cloud swallowed them. Then I heard her singing between the trees, in a park at night, in the bluish fog, glittering under those mind-sucking public neon lights. I struggled to understand. I was convinced she was saying something, fitting together units of stable meaning. She was singing. Just singing. But in my state bearing, the death impression, I was already to search anywhere for signs and hints. But all that was made of the same matter, of the bluish fog. Moments later, she sang again, in a language not quite of this world. I did not understand. I was after some intimation of odd comfort. Her words seemed to have a ritual meaning, part verbal spell, part ecstatic chant. It was good to meet you. It was good to meet you. How this could be. There must be something. Somewhere. Larger and reputable enough to justify this shining reliance and implicit presence. It spoke of huge distances and subtle forces, cosmic in nature but immanent in time and full of reaching. The utterance was mysterious, incredibly sad and seductive. I looked again, deep into the glittering bluish fog. And as if by looking, I could also hear more intensely. As if by seeing, I could truly listen. Nothing came from the neon glittering bluish fog. Nothing but its cotton-like cold silence. And I gave in again, falling into a cold, marine-like oblivion, a silent and dreamless deep dwelling lobster consciousness. Concrete city has its own white noise, but its white noises disperse into the bluish fog. So concrete city is roaring and silent at the same time. And my anxiety grows in bluish fog's lullaby, in the firing impulses of a huge neural web, like a remote murmur around our sleep. We're just hosts for the virus and prisoners of the ghosts that comfort us for a while. Dead souls whispering at the edge of a dream, disappearing in the bluish fog.